We have here previously covered the fact that there was multiple leaks hinting towards the fact that Spider-Man was coming to Disney+. And now we have another official confirmation that this is happening. If you look at Disney+, Disney wants you to know that this is your one-stop shop for every MCU movie. Except there's a problem, because the Hulk isn't on there because that's a Universal movie, and the Spider-Man movies aren't there because they're tied up with Sony licenses, contracts previously in place, and so forth. So your one-stop shop for everything Marvel live action under Marvel Studios is like 85% there. Now we do know Disney has been going after trying to get all the contracts sorted so they can put the entire MCU on Disney+, and a brand new ad that is being targeted at Latin American territories that have Disney+ is showing images and clips for what is coming down the road, and Spider-Man Far From Home as well as Spider-Man Homecoming are both featured. Now that's not necessarily confirming that it will be available everywhere. This could just be in certain locations because certain streaming rights and how these contracts are worked out actually differ from territory to different countries, to different streaming services, to different people that are responsible for handling different territories. So this could be just that it's coming to Latin America first, and then once the contracts end up expiring in the United States and other territories, that they're slowly going to roll out there as well. But the good indicator here is the fact that Disney and Marvel Studios are in fact still talking to Sony. They seem to have a working relationship, and Disney is willing to spend money to secure Spider-Man on Disney+. Even if it's internationally first, that means that things are in motion and they're looking good. Now I've heard a couple other things that I can't talk about yet. When I do, I'll make a video and it will be an exclusive on here. You guys will hear it here first, but there's things happening when it comes to Disney+ that is really interesting from a standpoint of what Disney is trying to do, which really excites me for the future. Now at the same time, you're going to have to look at what they're doing with Spider-Man releasing in certain territories and how they're trying to make the films available there, because there will be competition to secure these films on other services. So it's going to be interesting to see how Disney positions themselves as having Spider-Man in the MCU, but also eventually out of the MCU, and what happens with that. But that's all for down the road. But this is definitely a good indicator that the two sides are more cooperative than ever, because we know that Sony and Amazon are starting to get a really good working relationship, and the fact that Disney has gone over and started talking to Sony and they're securing Spider-Man there bodes well for the future.